U.S. military boats are sailing toward Gaza on a humanitarian mission, ordered by the president to construct a floating pier.
Watch me. I mean, honest to God, that's all I think. Watch me.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Have you ever wanted to own a lake house or a house on water with a nice dock at the end of it? Well, technically you paid for and you own a pier that's on water. A few problems though. There's no house, the pier doesn't work, and it's in another country. Another minor issue is it costs more than $300 million and it's run by the federal government. Now, if you were looking to visit the pier you helped pay for, I would get on it pretty quickly considering the government just announced that they will be permanently removing the pier from Gaza. All jokes aside, this pier is a perfect example of insane government spending and incompetence. You have a price tag of around $320 million in total, and according to their own data, the pier was functional for 18 days. If you do the math on that, that comes out to around $18 million per day. They're blaming the ineffectiveness of the pier on the weather, but earlier reporting about the pier said that it was barely functional even in good weather with calm seas.
U.S. military boats are sailing toward Gaza on a humanitarian mission, ordered by the president to construct a floating pier offshore, which they will land on the beaches of Gaza to deliver aid from ships.
Once constructed and it's fully mission capable, we'll be able to push about 2 million meals a day onto the shore for relief.
But experts say the process is time-consuming and costly. The floating pier will take weeks to arrive and another 10 or so days to build. These are the first photos of the new pier the U.S. military is building off the coast of Gaza, a mission aimed at providing up to 150 truckloads of aid per day amid dire food, water, and medicine shortages there. But not everyone is on board with the plan. Some legislators worried on Capitol Hill Tuesday that the American troops building the pier are unnecessarily in harm's way, despite President Joe Biden's assurances that no forces will go into Gaza. And U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin.
So if someone from land in Gaza shoots at our service members who are on the $320 million pier that we're building, you're telling me our service members can shoot back?
They have the right to return fire to protect themselves.
You guys seem to be sort of saying that boots on a pier connected to the ground, connected to service members shooting into Gaza, doesn't count as boots on the ground?
It does not.
We traveled across the eastern Mediterranean with U.S. forces to Gaza's devastated central coast, among the first journalists to visit the $230 million humanitarian platform, where we saw trucks carrying pallets of food aid into the besieged Palestinian territory.
Since this pier became operational 2 months ago, only around 400 aid trucks like this have come off it.
All I know is my objective is to get as many supplies as I can into Gaza for the people of Gaza.
An Israeli military helicopter was seen taking off from the beach in front of the pier, prompting the World Food Program to suspend operations there over concerns it had been compromised.
This is a humanitarian pier. It was not part of any operation. It's focused on humanitarian assistance, and that's my mission.
And critics of the pier say President Biden should have instead focused on pressuring Israel to reopen all land crossings for aid trucks into Gaza, but administration officials seem determined to make it work, saying the pier will likely remain operational even longer than originally planned. We traveled on a U.S. military vessel to the temporary platform just this week. Even in calm seas, it clanged and shook. And since becoming operational in mid-May, it's been plagued with problems, only really functioning as it's meant to for around 18 days.
I think that all government is a waste of taxpayer money.